We
I'm
have
done.
some of
I'm
the.
done. I'm done.
Thank you. I know we're all
Yeah.
excited, but yeah, launch week number
Oh, can
11.
somebody kill? Can you kill the music or it stays?
What music? That's you.
Oh, sorry. No, it's only me.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Okay.
Can you, Vinny, can you turn down the voices?
What's how?
Oh, it's also only me.
Yes, it's you.
Oh.
Good, good one, Phil.
So,
Good one.
ladies and gentlemen, the Wasp team. There you go. That's that's our CEO Mattia over there. Um, so this is launch week number 11, titled "Grinding the Grind," and yeah, it's pretty crazy that it's been now. This is the 11th launch week. I've probably been here for all of them. Maybe like only missed out on the first one or two, if not. But
Yeah.
yes. So yeah, thank you all for joining again. Um, Real quick, Zeke mentioned in Discord that State of JS 2025 is upon us. So please, if you do fill out the survey and you think it's worth mentioning Wasp where applicable, please do. That would help us out a ton. We always make like inroads into the results every year. So the more we can, the better. So more visibility is always great. So thank you, Zeke, for reminding us about that. Tell them Du Bois sent you when you fill in the Wasp, when you fill in Wasp and the answers. So just a little rundown of what we're going to talk about today. Go through some introductions, which we already kind of did. We'll talk about some quality of life improvements that come with version 0.18. Do a little contributor spotlight. It's really cool that we've got more contributors so we can actually spotlight them. Talk about some more features in version 0.18. Look at some community demos, which we've got a ton of lately, and that's really cool to see. Talk about some partnerships and friends in the industry, and then talk about and announce the Design-a-thon, and then open up for some questions. So let's get into it. First of all, there's a new face at Wasp. There is a second Mattia Tolic, aka the other Mattia, aka not a sausage bro, aka Tola, suburban dad, or the ops dude. So Mattia, Tolic, do you want to say introduce yourself real quick?
Yeah, aka non-founder, Matthias.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vinny. I'm here around 2 months now. Awesome crew here. Thank you for having me, and it was really nice to join here and feeling great with you guys. I'm more than 10 years in the startup world, so this is like my natural habitat. Uh, my only goal is
Wow.
to keep things running smoothly, and so you can focus on the product, and that's basically it. We are preparing really cool stuff, including a new swag, so be prepared for that.
Nice.
And yes, if you need anything related to operations that is not related, especially for a product, just ping me on the Discord or on a mail. I'm here and more than happy to help.
Nice.
To you, Vinny.
Thank you, Mattia, Tole, for the intro. Yeah, Mattia has been great addition to the team. Some of you have started receiving swag, which we have been, very late on. So, all the swag, Mattia Tole is the person for it. And some people thought it was a scam because like another Mattia was approaching them, sending them emails, and they were asking like, "Is that the real thing or somebody's pretending to be me?" So it's real. We have another me, and it works. It's been working great so far. So all good. If you see a third Mattia, then it's going to be weird. But for now, we are okay.
Yeah, Mattia, how common is it? What's the likelihood that we'll get a third Mattia?
Nah, it's like it's not John, but it's kind of like like Vinny. Let's say Vince. There are people named Vince.
Okay.
You will
Got it.
encounter them sometimes.
Yeah, I understand. Cool. Well, thank you, Matthias. On to the first feature that we're highlighting in the version 0.18 release, which is Wasp build start. And if you're not sure what that means, then I'll show a little video here. So long environment variable errors Carlos, who the developer who was mostly responsible or entirely responsible for this, made a little video about Wasp build start. So let's watch it.
We just introduced Wasp Build Start, a new feature that lets you test your
There's
build
no
app
sound.
locally.
Do you not hear it?
There's no sound.
No. Okay.
And it worked. It worked before.
Yeah.
We
Well,
can always have Carlos narrate live.
yes,
right?
narrate live, Carlos.
Lip sync.
Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Use Wasp Build Start, a new feature that lets you.
We just introduced Wasp Build Start, and this just helps you get. I'm not ready for this, Vinny. No, okay. I'll take out my script. Wait for a second because I had a script. Okay, you can.
Carlos,
You can
just explain what you're seeing. You're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
So I had this app that I made, and of course it says Carlos is the best at Wasp, which is true. So I'm happy with this application. So I was going to try deploy it, and it says, okay, everything has been deployed, everything works well. Let's see, and it doesn't load. So I don't know what's the problem here. And here I can say in Railway, it says, oh, you didn't set this environment variable, which is how I get the name to show. So introducing Wasp build start, which basically all these environment variable errors takes it takes them from your deployment moment to just the moment before, because we don't want to know about these errors when you have just deployed. You want to know about these errors before you're deploying. So here you didn't see it, but I was setting like explicitly another environment variable in Wasp build start because it will take explicitly only whatever you give it, same as if you were configuring Railway or Fly or whatever, and then you can realize which environment variables you need and which you maybe don't, that you might have as leftovers. And it's basically, we recommend that you use it. We recommend that you use it as a last step before deploying. You can just run wasp build start, check that you have given it all the environment variables that you need, that you see if it works correctly. If you have any problems that also only show up in production mode, so React strict mode or something like that is interfering, you can also try Wasp build start because it will run your production.
Cool. That was perfect. So I've seen the video and that was even better than the recorded script. So good job.
So Vinny made you a service.
Yep, I did you a favor. Great. And since we're also talking about another feature that you worked on, I will also let you introduce this one. But let me just say a couple quick words, is that we've improved the speed and bundle size in different areas of Wasp. And one of them that touches or affects the users the most is spinning up new templates. So something like Wasp new-t Sass that spins up the open Sass template is now 20 times faster. And Carlos will give you a little demo there. So I'm going to stop presenting and I'll let you present real quick. Right, Carlos?
Yes.
You're ready for this though, right?
Yeah, I am ready for this.
Good.
Yes.
So you just have to make sure to click on the stream to join Carlos' stream so you can see what he's presenting.
So, yeah.
Okay, so this is a very quick demo because it's very easy to understand. Here I can, here I'm running Wasp. This is like the actual released version, so 0.18. And you can see how much it takes to create a SaaS project from the open SaaS template. So let's wait for a second because it does take some seconds. And it should be almost done, but this is a problem. It was taking a long time and this was frustrating also for us because we also run this command multiple times a day when helping you debug and develop. And maybe it doesn't even work. Maybe because I'm sharing my screen, it's like takes too many resources. Okay, yes. Yeah, so we can see here that it took 40 seconds total for what is basically an uncompressing. So I want to show you
we're gonna change for new version. My new project is going to be called new version, and this says LW. This just means like the Wasp that we're right now having on the master on the main branch. So let's try it out, and yeah, not even 2 seconds.
Oh my
So
god!
that's so basically we just sped up this a lot. I even got like a 20x improvement. And yeah, this is not released right now, but it will be in the next release because we already got it on the code, and it's just a matter of waiting for us to release.
Nice.
And that's it. Back to you.
Nice. All right. So if you cancel your stream, I'll start mine again, and then make sure to
I'm trying to find out how to do that.
switch
Okay,
stream. Cool. All right, that's awesome. I actually hadn't seen the comparison until just now, so that was really nice.
This was fast. This was too fast.
This
Carlos.
was
I
too
could barely
fast.
see.
Cool. So moving on, we also have lots of little quality of life improvements, but they all add up to make big differences or a big difference. And you can check them out on the GitHub. If you go to GitHub, the changelog, you will see all the different dependency updates that we made, new feature, bug fixes, and other small improvements. And we had some nice help from, oh yeah, and Martin didn't do any of that. He just worked on his Emacs configuration or whatever it's called.
It's all. I'm building a strong foundation, for the future work.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the most important.
So yeah, we had lots of contributor contributions, help, which is really cool. And some of those that we wanted to highlight were the contributions from Genius, who I do believe is in the chat. Genius, if you want to just say like what you worked on real quick, just like the overview of the things that you helped out with, that would be great. If you're there.
So I think Genius is not here at the moment.
I don't see Genius.
Okay, he popped in earlier.
He's going to be at the airport, so maybe he didn't manage to connect in the end. Yeah.
Cool. I know he is almost ready to merge the Polar as a payment provider in OpenSaaS, which is like a highly requested feature. And that's been in the works for a while now. So that's really cool that he did that. And maybe one of the other developers who helped him out knows what else he worked on and contributed to. If not, we'll just continue. Maybe if he pops in again, we can look at that, or we can ask him for his input.
Genius, you're not here, but we appreciate it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point of this.
Franjo worked the most with Genius on the Polar thing. So I don't know, Franjo, if you want to share something.
Yeah, I worked for him mostly on the Polar thing, but I do know he also, and it was mostly like OpenSaaS, but he did also report a lot of issues we had with OpenSaaS, which helps with like making it better. But he did join right now, so maybe he can take over. Genius, we were just talking about...
Genius, for a bit of context, we were just thanking you as you joined. So we appreciate, all the help you've done on Polar and with OpenSaaS. So if you want to share a couple of words, what was your experience like contributing? That's great. If not, you can just write it in chat, whatever is easiest for you.
I see Genius is writing.
Okay, he is actually taking off now. So yeah, awesome that we could get you for a brief moment. Yeah, that's cool.
Cool. Well, like we said,
Genius.
Yeah, thank you so much for all the contributions and help, and it's really nice, really cool. It's also nice when you learn stuff from your community contributors. I like that. We also had contributions from Vikram TG, and here's a little thingy mabobber. He fixed some. Yeah, go ahead.
This was a problem that we were having in OSUI. So if you ever tried OSUI in your phone, you might have realized that it zooms in Safari, and now it doesn't. So it doesn't do like any weird zoom in behavior, and that's thanks to a PR that Vikram TG did. Cool. So thanks for that, Vikram.
Yay! Hooray! And another contributor. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure if you guys
And
hear
also,
this. Yeah, go ahead.
yes, this guy, Rushabh Tanesha, if I remember correctly, can you click? Yes, he made this. I mean, like he's on a couple of documentation stuff. So if you've visited the documentation lately, you'll have seen that there's a new secret generator. Whenever we talk about like that, you have to generate a secret so that you don't have to go into the command line to do that. And that's sent to Rushabh. So thank you, Rushabh.
Cool. That's nice. I like that. Very cool.
Emotional damage.
And this here is a nice little contribution from Zeke, or I think this is just something that he implemented himself. So this is what you see if you visit the URL of the server. In that case, localhost 3001 on dev.
Unfortunately, it isn't. It's a suggestion.
I mean, it's just an idea. So we wanted to thank Zeke for bringing an idea out, and you will see on the next slide, you will get to vote actually. What is your favorite?
I'm still hoping it gets in, but voting.
So let's make a quick poll. Wait, making a poll.
There's an internal struggle around this. It's a big issue.
Yes, we all want the good one, except the Sausage Brothers who won the bad one.
We want the great one.
We have to figure it out now. Okay, I made a poll, so you'll get to vote.
Nice.
So we'll see what the winner is. Vote.
Oh, but you did 23 hours left. You have to do less than that.
Okay, we killed it.
Oh, I think you can show results though. No, you can show results.
You can press show results.
Yes,
Yeah.
Black.
Yeah, I can see.
Black is winning.
I see it live. Okay, Black is still winning, 9-4.
Go Zeke.
So we're good.
Go Zeke. Go Zeke.
Go Zeke. Make a PR.
Yeah, it looks cool. It suits. Yeah, it is. It suits Wasp. I like it. The other one's too vanilla. No offense. Okay, next is Don't Test Me. And it's not that kind of testing, but it is our internal test workflow. And I will hand it over to Franjo to talk more about that.
Yes, testing. What you can see on the pictures is basically all the surface area of Wasp, all the moving parts that we have to test, so to make sure it works properly. And like for the last few months, we really wanted to like step up our testing game, so we could move faster than ever. But it also plays an important role because we are slowly moving towards the first stable release, and helps us with keeping the stability. And we learned a lot about testing for the past few months, so we're releasing a blog post about what it means to test a web framework like Wasp. So that should be out tomorrow, and I hope you enjoy it.
Cool. Very nice.
Awesome. Maybe just a little bit of context, and Martin, you can also fill it in. But we did a big we call it internally faster Wasp development. We were doing a bunch of stuff, and this is also why the name of the launch week is Grinding the Grind, because we haven't released any huge features. We actually had to invest time into making all of our internal tooling better. And this was one part of it, basically making it much easier for us to test what we develop, how we develop it, all the artifacts which come out. So Martin, maybe you can say a couple more words about that.
Sure. Although you basically said it all, but we have been doing it for the last couple of months. It's kind of, I was joking, that I'm putting down foundation with my Emacs, but we are actually, the whole team is putting down some very stable foundation for the, I would say, next 2 to 3 years, right? Because we have been pushing pretty hard for the last 2 years. So a lot of kind of tech depth and stuff. And now we had the opportunity to kind of round it all up and fix stuff. So yeah, a lot of refactoring, a lot of improving of our tests, improving our CI altogether. Yeah. So also some internal tooling and so on. So I would say we are kind of bringing it to an end in the next couple of weeks, and then we will be focusing again on new features. So you can expect some cool stuff.
Exactly. So we'll have some even cooler stuff on our launch weeks.
So Martin,
some real new features.
Even all the features that we showed was us not focusing on new features. Just not be afraid for when we do that.
Not good enough, yes. We need more. Yes, exactly. No, that's true. We are actually producing features on the way. That's true. But yeah, it will be much more.
But this was, I think, the biggest, undertaking. This last quarter was actually all of this.
This is our main focus, yeah.
This is ensuring that the foundation upon which all those dope features get built is solid.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So that means we better deliver next quarter.
Yeah, no more internal stuff. You had what you had.
Nice. So, moving on.
Demo time.
Demo time. Wardbox, if you are ready, you can demo first. I'll stop my stream. You can start a stream, and we can all switch over to watching yours. And give you about three minutes to present entirely. So, are you ready?
Yes, I think so.
Nice. I
Alrighty.
stopped my stream.
Run.
Can I get a couple more soundboards, please, before I get started?
Any requests?
Can I get a bra, please?
Bra.
Run.
All right. So, thank you.
Before you start, real quick, I just wanted to kind of try to lead you by question, like in your demo. So let's make sure that we're all watching your stream. And okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, now I see.
And now I see you. Sure. And I just wanted to ask, what is your app's killer feature?
Yeah. So it's probably just removing the need for Google Sheets.
For what?
The biggest thing. So yeah, it's a video game tournament for League of Legends. It's like a draft tournament where, similar to like playing kickball, when you're in school, you pick people of different skill levels for your team, and then you end up with a roster, and you field different rosters every weekend for like 6 to 7 weeks. They managed all of this in like this monstrous spreadsheet. So my goal was just to get it out of there for the first like V1. There's a bunch of teams. People are going in here and typing in all of this stuff. And every week they would put in 5 different players here for like every game that happens. And then the roster would get revealed, and you'd see who you're up against that week.
Cool. So can we see? Yeah, now let's see your app.
Yeah, so this is the new world. It's a Wasp app, and basically everyone signs up. I fetch their Discord IDs, which they use for automation in Discord. Nice. We have links to like all their accounts, what tier they are, what roles they play, if they want to be a captain. You go and get their. This is my first web scraping, which I hate, but we go scrape from a stats website and get like their peak, like their best rank they've ever achieved before.
Very cool.
So that's all automated, so admins aren't doing that anymore.
Awesome. And I don't want to stop you in mid flow, but just for the sake of time, what is the thing that what about Wasp did you, or like what feature of Wasp did you enjoy using the most while building this app?
So it's kind of a feature of Wasp. I got into Claude Code pretty deeply, and having the Wasp operations set up of actions and queries, and somebody's hot micing right now. But having the actions and queries well documented, and then being able to like show all the captains that are registered, and it does it in like one shot now. And once I have the foundation built, even just like a basic raw, like a few queries and things, it'll go make those for me.
Awesome.
I'll just like no issues.
Awesome.
So,
cool. Yeah. So that's good to hear. Very cool. And it's been quite successful, Scout Ahead, huh?
This is a different one.
I'm sorry.
The Scout Ahead one is a totally different tool, but also Wasp.
Yeah.
And that one has been like thousands of users, or not thousands of users, but thousands of like usages of it.
Cool. Very cool.
A month. So, yeah.
Martin asked if this is based on your Rogue template, this app that you built here.
This is based on the Rogue template. which is in a funky state at the moment. I ripped out a lot of things because I wasn't using them, and I didn't update documentation about it.
Okay.
But it is in a more raw state, and it started from that. So it was nice to kind of have even Claude Code generate like a, hey, this is a template that is a Wasp app, and this is what the template is going to become, basically.
Cool.
So,
yeah, I find working with when you have a good foundation using a template like OpenSAS or Roke or whatever, that like these coding tools, AI coding tools, can do a lot more with it. They know the direction that you've already pointed them in the direction they need to go in. So very cool.
Yeah, totally.
Awesome. 3 minutes is up. Thank you so much for demoing your app. And yeah, it looks great.
Thanks.
If anyone has more questions for Wardbox, you can just leave them in the chat, and yeah, he can answer them a little bit async. And we'll move on to the next community demo, Searchcraft. So Don, if you could, fire up your screen sharing, and we'll also give you 3 minutes. And I'll lead with the same question, which is like, what's the killer feature of your app?
Sure. So we're Searchcraft. I'm one of the co-founders, Don Mackinnon. We solve problems with information discovery. Search is primarily what you think of when you think about information discovery. So we're kind of like a developer tool. We're an alternative to like Algolia or Elasticsearch, or one of those kind of like hosted search solutions. And so we started the company last year. We've been building it for a while, but we started it officially last year, and we need to kind of like turn an idea into a product, and we're like, well, we need a, SaaS dashboard for that, right? So I did a bunch of research, and my requirements were full stack, and either to be TypeScript or rather that's what did a bunch of research, and Wasp is what I came across. It allowed us to move very quickly. So we started with OpenSaaS. This is our dashboard here. I'll go sign in.
Yeah. Don, you're breaking up a little bit. Maybe, okay, yeah, we see the dashboard now. Cool. I think we got you back.
Can you see it?
Yep.
All right. What's going on?
Just to repeat, just to make sure we understood you through the dropouts there. You said you needed a dashboard for the search analytics and stuff, and you looked at for different kind of templates, and you came across OpenSaaS and decided to go with that.
Yeah, so we wanted to make search manageable for like both, not only just developers but like non-developers as well. So we have a way where you can pretty much manage your entire search infrastructure through the dashboard.
Cool. That looks really cool.
So yeah, this is all Wasp here. You can see like your analytics. I'm in the admin view right now. I don't know if you guys saw it before, but we have MFA built in here. That wasn't actually too hard to do. Those are just server-side actions. But yeah, you can see like what people are searching on here. You can actually manage your search schema here. Just how many documents this index has. You can do things like managing stop words or managing synonyms.
Cool.
We have access key management here, so you can like do that, make new ones here.
Very cool.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's I don't want to go too deep in here since I only have 3 minutes, but that's our dashboard.
Awesome.
And then yeah, our documentation. This is from OpenSaaS. We actually spun it out into a separate repo, but it started out with the Starlight documentation from OpenSaaS.
And is that still Starlight or?
It's still Starlight,
Nice.
yes.
Yeah.
We just deploy it to different places, so we split it off into a separate repo.
Got
but we, it's pretty much the same as it was when it was inside of OpenSaaS.
Very cool. Nice. And same question as before. What do you think is your favorite Wasp feature, or what has become that one while building Searchcraft?
I like that it allows us to like build very quickly, right? And it has a lot of like the Prisma integration is really nice. The routing is really nice. So like, instead of having to stitch all these things together ourselves, like we were able to just take it and go.
Yeah, very cool. Martin asked, what are some popular use cases that Searchcraft would be good for?
Yeah, so anytime you have like a lot of data that you need to make searchable quickly with like fuzzy matching and typo tolerance and things like that, like you typically want to go towards an external search tool instead of kind of like querying Postgres or something like that directly, right?
Okay, very cool. Nice. It looks really nice as well. You guys did a good job on the UI there. It's fun. Really, really cool looking.
Thank you.
Awesome. Again, if you have more questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. Thank you, Don from Searchcraft. Don also made a really sweet little intro video to Wasp and OpenSAS that's on YouTube. So we'll post the link in the chat so you all can check it out if you would like.
Oh, by the way, one extra recommendation for Don. I know he's working on Z integration for Wasp, so that's also one very cool. If you are a Z user, you will have much nicer experience. So thank you, Don, for this.
Cool.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I wanted it selfishly for myself, so I was like, okay, well, there's not one here, so I'll make one.
Very cool.
The beauty of open source.
Yeah.
Okay, switching stream.
Switch streams. So this image is courtesy of Mattia. So I guess I'll let Mattia take it over then.
It's the game that I used to, because one of the themes was kind of this retro gaming. If you saw our launch week blog post with RuneScape and stuff. So this is the game Martin and I used to play when we were like kids, like 5 or 6 years old.
Looks like He-Man.
So if somebody remembers this game, it's very old, and we enjoy playing it like with 2 players at the same time. So yeah, I just thought I'd use it to make the slide a bit more interesting. Wasp is the muscular guy, of course. We are the coolest part of the of the partnership. Yeah. But yeah, about what I was saying, we started collaborating with more folks in the ecosystem. So yeah, have some cool Railway and Mastera, which is like workflow manager, to show you. So let's go.
Go. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Yeah, first is the Railway partnership, which is very cool. We all really enjoy using, I can speak for myself at least, that I enjoy using Railway, and a couple of others of us do. So we decided to make Railway a deployment option via the CLI. And after that, Railway reached out to us and asked if we would like to make an OpenSAS template, which a verified template for them. On their templates product page on Railway, so that you can, if you're a Railway user, and you can discover different templates and deploy them immediately, and OpenSAS is now one of them. But in doing so, we kind of had to create like a special version of OpenSAS that allows you to work well with Railway and do some other things. So I'll hand it over to Miho, who was in charge of that, and let him tell you about it. We're going to have the same issue with the video. So I'll run the video, and Miho, you can lip sync over it. How does that sound?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
So today I had a very big sandwich while I was deploying to rest. This thing, my phone is ringing. So, my plumber is calling me. Oh, okay. Let's ignore that call. I really needed the plumber today, but okay. Yeah. So let's start over with the Railway. I'll call my plumber later. So basically, when you open a Railway template, this is what you see. It's a preview of an OpenSAS deployment, and if you just play the video, one thing you'll see is I just hit the deploy now button, and after a few minutes, you would. And this was a good part to pause the video, but you would see like 3 services deployed, like you are used to. Like you see the server, you see the client, you see the database, and once you go to the client service, you'll see again what you are used to. If you used OpenSAS, you can now play it again. You'll see the OpenSAS homepage. It's live and ready. We pre-configure some of the environment variables for you, so you can really get going quickly. And one cool thing about Railway templates is they have a concept of ejection. So here at this point in the video, even though I deployed the open source templates from some template repo, I can now take that template repo and clone it into my own GitHub, and now it's my code. And if you play the video again, I don't actually show it in the video, but I can now change anything in my repo and push changes, and it will redeploy. So this is a really fast way of getting a deployed OpenSaaS template. You can quickly iterate on it, push, redeploy, and I hope this is like a way for people to really quickly onboard to Wasp and OpenSaaS. And I hope we will see which deployment method people prefer.
Yep.
You know, is it this one which has some downsides? It's a bit experimental, a bit slower, or going through the Wasp CLI, which is faster and something that we've been working a bit more on. So yeah, give us some feedback if you tried. We'd love to hear it.
Cool.
Thank you. I'll maybe go call my plumber now.
Okay, cool.
Just kidding.
Thank you, Miho. Yeah, that was very cool. And we also have been working on a little partnership with Mastra AI, which is a fellow YC company, YC startup, and they are an TypeScript AI agent framework. And they have some very cool workflows. It's almost like another layer on top of the AI SDK from Vercel. So it kind of unifies everything and all the different models under one API, and makes creating different workflows and dealing with different agent calls and tool calls and stuff very easy. So I worked on a little app. It's another recipe app, which is kind of boring, but the cool thing is that you can do things like extract these tool calls that you're making and these different parts of the workflow, and you can separate them out from the typical chat view. So rather than asking for recipes about your favorite stuff and then you get this long list, you can extract them and do cool things with them, generate pictures, show them in a different view, and build more like rich experiences on top of LLMs that or AI models that aren't just your typical chat bots and chat workflows. So that's something that I made and open sourced, and I will share the GitHub link in the chat. And yeah, built with OpenSaaS and Mastra to kind of show, to build a kind of like AI agent prototype. So let's see if I can get out of this view. There we go. The other one that we...
I mean, I told Tuvin the best way to monetize his app is, once you see all the steps and how long it takes to make a meal, basically just give it like order now button.
Yeah,
here.
for Uber Eats or something. Find the...
But yeah, also, I mean, a bit of context on Mastra. I mean, they're kind of like, putting a structure around designing your AI workflows. So I think it's also great if you're building something more serious, you will get some, logging, observability and stuff.
Yes.
I think on why would somebody use it now as an indie hacker or more like solo builder, I think the most useful feature for Vinny was basically memory access.
Yes, thank you for reminding me of that.
Correct,
yeah. So it abstracts all the stuff away from you, dealing with different types of memory for the agent, such as vector search, retrieval augmented generation, the short-term or the persistent working memory, which I really liked, which is like anytime you maybe tell it about your preferences, what ingredients you have in your refrigerator, it'll keep that all in working memory and pass that into context every time. So little things like this that make just really nice defaults for working with and retrieving old chat sessions and putting them into the context. It does all that for you, which is probably the biggest win, like Matti was saying, for an indie hacker.
Yeah, I would say the impression is still that you can get quite far with just Vercel's, AI SDK, but for something more specialized, like if you need more memory and stuff, like then it makes sense probably to give it a look.
Yep, definitely. And like we mentioned before, we're going to the Polar integration for Polar payments and OpenSaaS are going to be merged pretty soon here. So that's another little partnership, and we're always looking for more. So if you have any ideas of perhaps other dev tools out there that might be a good match for Wasp, and we could partner with them, or some partnerships you'd like to see, let us know, because sometimes, the community comes up with great ideas. So yes, give us more if you have them. And a nice little thing, we partnered with another creator, Billy, who's a longtime Wasp and OpenSAS user, and he made a nice YouTube video about using Claude Code with OpenSAS to just kind of vibe code and build a really cool dossier app that allows him to do get information on contacts before he has maybe marketing calls with them, so he can kind of scrapes, puts together all this nice information on his possible clients, and he has those on hand before a call. And he built a really cool app in a YouTube video, on top of OpenSAS and Claude Code. So that's really cool to see. And as well as Don's video on OpenSAS that I think he published that under the Searchcraft channel. So yeah, it's really cool to see community members making YouTube content about Wasp. So very nice. And last but not least, the Design-a-thon. As you see here, we have green plus blue equals bleen, and that makes you an artist. And Mattia, would you like to tell them what kind of artist they will be, how, why, and what they might win?
Yes, exactly. So we are bringing hackathons back. It's been a while since our last hackathon, and we decided to spice things back. But this time it's not a hackathon. I mean, it is, but it's Design-a-thon. With AI, everybody's a designer. So, we thought we want to do kind of rebranding of Wasp, our landing page, because, what we have now is quite kind of, out of touch and a bit ugly. It was fully made by me. I'm more of a backend engineer than a designer. So Searchcraft send us your designer also, maybe that would also be nice. But we thought instead of paying to an agency $25K to do us rebranding, we can just ask you to help us out, and we'll give you some nice awards. But yeah, I mean, the idea is just to get we all have some fun and we get some inspiration on what would kind of next generation look and feel of Wasp look like. So in the kind of line with that, we decided the prize should be some cool designed pieces of hardware. So we were like looking into some stuff, like this cool plate thing, some cool speakers, or like some knobs and this kind of audio stuff. So also, if you have any ideas of what kind of hardware you would like to see as an award, so we have a budget of $1,000 for free prizes. Let us know. We'll be locking that in soon and announcing everything on Friday. So you'll have 10 days to use whatever tool you like and want to basically play around and do some prototypes of our new landing page and branding.
Yeah, it can be anything, right? It can be, you can submit
you can use
code.
Figma, give us a screenshot,
whatever.
Use Cursor. And I think Vinny will now show one cool example, which he kind of cooked up a while ago. But it shows kind of, you can go out of the box. I think you were using just Claude Code, or what was it, Vinny?
I don't remember. It's from a while ago, so.
But yeah, like terminal popping out, showing you the code.
Yeah.
So feel free to be as creative as you want. Like we are looking for something fun, because like all framework pages are kind of very boring in a way, very standard. So if we can have something fun, we are all for it.
Yeah, and feel free to reimagine taglines, hero sections, whatever. Go as deep or shallow as you like. There's pretty much no rules here besides redesign. Give us your ideas for a redesign. So
there is only one
number
rule.
One rule is
there are no rules.
You don't talk about the design club.
Exactly. And just a nice friendly reminder to do the state of JavaScript. Tell them the Du Bois sent you, and get Wasp in the results. Help us get Wasp in the results. That would be great. So that concludes the presentation from our side. If there are any questions, we will be happy to answer them.
Yeah, feel free to type in a chat if it's easier for you, or we can just chat here. We'll just take them kind of one by one, and we can just chill here a bit. So
can the Wasp people participate in Design-a-thon?
Yes, of course. You will get like consolation reward. You know, you will not get fired.
Yeah, I want to win those rewards. I really like that. What was that thing called, Miho? The little handheld? Because they're all designed by Teenage Engineering, so they're all cool looking.
This one, yeah, play something.
The play date.
Play date. I want one of those.
Play date. Yeah. No, but actually, I want for all of us to participate. I forgot to mention, but I expect everybody from the team to participate. Yes.
Yeah. What was the results of the beer survey for Wardbox's favorite beer? I got to go back.
Yeah.
Where did it go? Oh,
I voted IPA.
No?
Who you voted IPA?
Yeah.
Okay, so IPA.
Well,
they were right. They got you.
Yeah.
Or do you have a style that's not on the list?
Porters are nice in the winter, but yeah, it's been hazy IPAs all summer. So
gotcha.
Do the people that voted correctly get a play date as well?
Yes, exactly. That's it. We'll send it to you. Nice picture of play date to your address.
I'm still
okay. Let's see what is.
I'm still a
vibe coding tool of choice.
I'm still a cursor boy. I used although I used Claude Code and really liked it. It was just
look
stuck
at
on
this
cursor.
Claude Code within cursor.
Woo! Why do you feel? I don't get it. You feel bad closing the chat in Claude Code within cursor?
Like cursor's chat window. I'm like, sorry, I don't need.
Oh yeah.
I love the tab completion from cursor. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny.
Oh, we even have JetBrains here, man.
You want to have credits.
I'm also still a cursor boy, but I would like to use Claude Code. I need to give it a go.
Blind copy paste from Stack Overflow.
I just like to blindly copy paste stuff from Stack Overflow.
true raw dogging right there.
Yeah, basically, cursor is just, or others are just kind of scaled version of, getting you random answers more quickly.